Hello and welcome back to yet another Memorabilia Monday. This, of course, is your favorite part about.
Mondays.
I'm John, and with me, as always, is my old man.
This is Bob the Collector.
All right, collector, how you doing?
Not too well. Been rough. College football season started this weekend, and my Kansas State Wildcats lost, unfortunately, to Iowa State. So that was a disappointment. College season has started. I can't believe we're already here with college football and the NFL's, next week and a half away. But yeah, I was just sad about my Kansas State team. I'm wearing their shirt. You probably can't see it, but just to show my support, I'm still with them.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Um, but hey, a lot of time to bounce back. That's the beauty of early season losses.
Right, right. Yeah, I do worry about them being in Dublin and having to fly all the way back, and if that's going to mess them up at all for the next few games, which is always a possibility when you have that kind of travel.
Yeah, I mean, time will tell, but they're still a solid squad. And Iowa State, I don't think is that good. So I could see them falling off to other opponents in the Big 12.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
still all to play for. It's a long season. A lot can happen.
Let's hope for Kansas State to come back and win the Big 12.
I don't know if I can hope for that, but maybe you guys can come in second.
Yeah, you still want Arizona State.
But yeah, there's a lot of fun going on in the sports world. Like you said, college football officially back. NFL preseason's wrapping up or has just wrapped up, depending on when you're watching this episode. And the regular season is just a little bit away. We're almost
Hmm.
there. We got the WNBA playoffs or WNBA season rather heating up, getting closer to the playoffs. Um, the Premier League is back. There's a lot going on in the sports world, collector. So everybody wants to know what's the item you have to share today?
Well, I'm going with the NFL. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. We had a Randy Moss item, a Viking item, and we wanted to show some Packer items a couple weeks in a row. So last week was Charles Woodson. This week, another Packer, or actually two Packer items. And I looked at, we've been doing the best left-handed pitcher. We looked at the best strikeout pitcher, the greatest strikeout pitcher of all time. I looked at the best wide receiver, the best cornerback. How about the best running back duel in NFL history?
Okay, I can see where
So
this is going.
yeah, so a lot of people at NFL.com had an interesting story on this, and they had some interesting names: Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. That's a strong contender. You've got Clark Hinkle and Johnny Blood McNally from the Packers in the 30s. You've got Red Grange and Bronco Nagurski, if you're going way back. How about Tony Dorsett and Herschel Walker? How about Franco Harris, Rocky Blyer, Fred Taylor, and Maurice Jones-Drew? That's more your era, if you remember those two guys.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, and the one that I'm showing, well, I'll give you one other one, and this one I thought would be the number one, but I don't know. Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, and Jim Kick of those, the '72 Dolphins team that went the perfect season. Uh, that's hard to compete with, but I've got two that I think are right up there: Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor from the Packers. Won those Super Bowls, early Super Bowls, and what a tandem!
Yeah, I mean, Horning, Notre Dame legend as well, the Golden Boy, Jim Taylor, just a great duo, dynamic duo, really made that Vince Lombardi offense go. Um,
Yeah, that power
and
sweep.
yep, the power sweep. And yeah, I mean, the, really, really cool people as well in the chance that we got to see them. So do you want to describe the item?
Yeah, so I got some mini helmets. Paul Horning, for people that are in the done collectibles and gone to shows in the past, know that Paul Horning was a frequent visitor guest at shows. So got Paul on quite a few items. So I've got a couple mini helmets to show. One Packer related throwback helmet, mini helmet, and a Lambeau Field helmet. So the different times we saw him. We also have a jersey which I didn't dig out, and a couple other items too. But yeah, I'll show those two, and then a Jim Taylor mini helmet. Jim Taylor was much more difficult. He did not come to many shows, so his was I only saw him at that one show, and of course we grabbed his autograph because it was a rare occurrence to see him at a show. So yeah, both nice guys. Um, yeah, yeah. You probably remember talking to Paul Horning at a couple of them.
Yeah, I remember specifically asking him about the Patriots-Packers game. Um, I, I the play that I remember from that game is the lineman taking the squib kick
Yes,
and
yes,
going forever. I don't remember who was the starting quarterback that game, but I remember it wasn't the Packers were injured. They were banged up, and I asked him if if he thought Packers had a chance, and he said, "Oh, absolutely not." He was
yeah.
very emphatically, "No, there's no way they're going to win," and they didn't end up winning, but it was a fun game nonetheless. So,
It was a very close game. I mean, yeah, the Packers were huge underdogs. I think it was in New England. And yeah, we asked him, what do you think the Packers have a chance being a Packer Hall of Famer, NFL Hall of Famer? We thought, oh, he'd be, pro Packers all the way and say, oh, of course they got a chance. It's just no, do they have a chance? No,
yeah,
no chance. But it was much closer than we thought, and I think that lineman returning that kickoff, I do remember that was the beginning of the second half or something strange, and it's like that was probably the determining factor. Yeah, you're right. I think was that Favre or was that Rodgers? I think that was
I think it was Rodgers, but
when he was out and we had a backup and we thought
think it was
we didn't have a chance.
possibly Matt Flynn, but yeah,
Yeah, but it was a competitive game.
it
But
was.
yeah, yeah, but it was fun to see Horning, Hall of Fame 1986, Taylor Hall of Fame 1976. So um, I think it's tough to I'm trying to think of those other duels. Of course, there's other ones that have the both Hall of Famers, but um, some of these other ones, Bo Jackson's not in the Hall of Fame. Could have been, but he was injury. But due to his injury, he was not. But Marcus Allen, of course, is in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, I don't know if that's. I think that's what most people would say would be the number one duel at their prime. Those two, but I
Yeah.
think you got an argument to be said for Horning and Taylor,
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you look at duos today, you don't see them too often, but Detroit's got a nice one with Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
right? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, duos are harder to come by these days, and it's pretty cool. So this is a neat item here, and I'd be curious to know what people think in the comments, who they think the best dynamic duo of running backs in the NFL history were.
hmm Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm not sure if we'll do another one of these top ones. Who's the best of in this position? Who's the best pitcher in baseball? Who's the best hitter in baseball? But let us know if that's still something that you're interested in hearing about because we can do more of those, or we can change the topic and go into something else.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We love seeing your comments on all the videos. It means a lot, honestly. It lets us know that you guys are watching and enjoying the conversations that we're having while sharing with you a fun item that we have. So again, we appreciate
Exactly.
every one of you that takes a second to do that, or even like the video, or even watch the video. We really appreciate it. And with that being said, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help grow our YouTube channel. It means a lot. Collector, do you have any final thoughts?
No, I don't think so. Other than again, we're both Packer fans, and we're looking forward to a great season and more than likely a Super Bowl berth and a Super Bowl victory. So I think we can have another Super Bowl Lombardi Trophy in the Packerland here coming up very shortly.
All right. Well, I'm not so
You
confident.
got to be optimistic. You got to be
Um,
positive about
Shoot,
this
you're
season.
you're really trying to put all the optimism, take it from the K-State basket and put it in the Packer basket. But yeah, who knows what the season will hold? It will be fun. Let us know how excited you are for the upcoming NFL season as well. And as always, remember to keep it mint.
Keep it Jim Mint, just like this running back duo of Jim Taylor and Paul Horney and the Green Bay Packers 2025 season. It's going to be a good one.
All
It's going to be
right.
a Jim Mint season.
Remember to keep it gem mint, everybody, and we'll see you later.
All right, bye.